What's up, guys? Today I want to make this video on validation and the reason that we need it. The reason we need it is because at times when it's hard, we need to feel like we're enough in any situation. And I'm going to tell you what happened with me, personally, as an experience. As I was growing up, I had the lowest self-esteem you could possibly think of. Lower than the dirt. I just needed every person to approve of me. Every person. Even if I didn't even know you, I needed you to approve me. Why? Because I felt like if I could get the whole world to approve me, it could fill in that void in me. That void that I always needed something to fill it in with. So, people would say whatever they did. They would make fun of me. I would just let everything go right by me. Everything. I didn't care what it was. I just let almost everything go by. Until to the point where I had enough, then I had enough. That was a different story. But I still felt like, you know what? I'm not feeling good about myself. So what can I do now? Like, I spent 10 to 15 years in the same cycle. So what I ended up doing was I told myself, from now on, I'm not looking for people to validate me anymore. I'm looking for myself to validate me. I don't mind losing someone. I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to deal with people not liking me, giving me attitude, telling me that I'm not a nice guy, whatever the situation might be, and I'm going to keep going with it. And I did that. I did that for a long time. I did that for about 2 years. I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna do me. I'm not gonna let anyone stop me. So I did that. It's kind of interesting what happened. You would say like, oh wow, everything went to crap, right? Everything went to shit. No, it didn't. At first it looked like it did. But in the long run, I started finding myself finding this full contentment with myself. This contentment I never had. The fact that I was able to live with these people not validating and accepting me was better than anything else in the world. Who would have ever thought that if you were to go from one side to another, things would get a lot better, right? You would feel like, oh wow, how can I leave this? This is all I've ever known. It is everything you've ever known. But at the same time, there's another side that's even better. There's always somewhere better. And the reason I feel like you guys could do it is because I could do it. And anything I could do, you could do. And we're all human. If you see someone who's the best cyclist, you could become one of the best cyclists. If you could see someone who could run 100 miles in 8 hours or something, I'm sure you could do it. Everyone could do anything humanly possible. We were created from the same source. We have the same entire structure of a body. We just have to work on it. You know what I mean? Certain things you need more work for, but in the long term, you could get it. And especially in something like this, a social situation, I'm sure you guys could get it. Why not?